It was time to shoot the first day of the production, and what a start!
Yes, we're doing this. This is gonna be awesome. Our lead actress, we booked her 2 days before, and she just pops up, and she just fits right in. It's perfect.
Nerdforge was coming to the set with the chests. When I saw the chests, I was like, what? Giving everyone a chance to show an idea as something original comes out.
Remember watching the scene up in the attic, and I was just like, yes, 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 yes. It's happening. It's really happening. The outside scenes, the full weekend, that was a challenge.
A week before shooting the outdoor scenes, actually the day when we lost the actress, I also checked the weather forecast, and it said it was going to be rain the whole weekend. All the 3 days we're going to shoot outdoors. And I knew that we had to shoot those days because that's when we had the horses.
It was really important for us that it looked spectacular. We needed the right colors, we needed the right lighting. Because of that, we had to wait until the very day before to decide whether or not we were going to do it that day, because the weather reports were changing literally every hour.
Are you kidding me? Wow. You know, this is crazy. Friday was supposed to be rain the whole day. And now, tomorrow, it's sun from the morning to when we're finished. Horse riding, like entrance to this fancy world, and we needed sun, so this is perfect. Saturday, we can shoot really sad scenes at the waterfall and stuff. And on Sunday, we can do the scenes with the fighting, the demons and stuff, and do day for night when it's cloudy. This is so crazy.
Someone's definitely looking out for us there. It's pretty cool.
We have to take a benefit out of this weather and shoot really early. So I called the horse expert Lisa and said, "Can you meet up around 6 o'clock in Asker?" I don't know if she expected that, but she had to wake up, I think it was 4, preparing the horses, driving the whole way. They were actually gonna do a stand-in for Odin and Emilie.
Safety on set is really important, which is why we chose to use stand-ins for the biggest horse scenes especially.
How did we do that? Well, we knew we were gonna film from quite far away, so we wouldn't see that it was actually Odin and Emilie, but they had to wear the same costumes, of course. Det passade där då.
There were 2 girls, so one of the girls had to wear like this short, blonde, Muppet-looking wig.
That was the best we found.
It was the best we found.
Men det er mulig det går an å vise sand, og så en sånn bue, og så ned og så bort.
So we are going to shoot with a drone today, where we're going to fly quite low over the forest with all this landscape. I'm going to use my Mavic 2 Pro together with the Crystal Sky screen, which is much more brighter than the regular one. I like to use this landing pad because of this grass, dust, other stuff which can go inside the motors, which is not good. So yeah, it's nice to have that one.
Kör Dimitri.
Varsågod!
You have to make space for delays. You have to think about, okay, if we're working with an animal, do we need extra time to get the horses to get in the mood, if you can say it like that. Both our lead actors were amazing with the horses. Odin had a little bit of practice and met Bako, which is the big white horse, before the shooting days. Working with animals is really unpredictable because they are wild animals at heart. You never know how they're going to respond to people, to environments, to everything. And the actors did an amazing job.
Fint, veldig bra. Takk. Da skal vi bytte vinkel bare.
Jeg har et spørsmål. Kan vi filme scene 16 at de hopper av hesten også nå?
So we ended up with a really lightweight and compact rig with the Seon crane, and we also used the Polar Pro for the ND filters, which was really nice because it's lightweight.
Today was a nice day with romantic scenes. It was going to be a fun day, and it was.
Sett. Og vær så god!
And how many scenes do you have?
It's gonna go fast. It's just the SFX, the arrow hitting his body. It's gonna be a bit complicated, but
He's an ambitious bastard.
Is all over the place, and I have just the image for you when Anders is finished with everything and he is tired and yeah, insert that picture now. Yep, and that's how it's going to be like this time as well.
No, it's not, because I'm in charge, not him.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired. It's day 4. It's 2 more days, this day and tomorrow. It's gone so well, but I'm getting tired now. I really feel that. I also have 2 children at home, so, and actually today I managed to fall in the stairs at home. Yeah, a bit tired. I thought this day I will just be there a little bit beforehand, just to relax in the car and wait. And I did not know what was going to happen that day.
det mye vann her nå. Det langt, eller? Vi halvveis nå, cirka. Det så mye vann, så det i stien.
Of course, that night it's been raining more than it's been doing for months in the past.
The most demanding day that we had during this shoot, I would say. Not only did every single crew member miscalculate how long it would take us to get there, but the description on how to get there on the website and what we had sent didn't really match up.
Hei Anders, vi langt inn I granskauen.
Odin, the main makeup artist, and Daniel Vetrell, they got lost.
And then when we finally got to location, the whole road was flooded. So we ended up climbing across like the side of the road into the forest with all of the equipment, all of us carrying a whole bunch of like really expensive stuff that we couldn't risk breaking, balancing on slippery stones and crossing the river where we could.
Matthias was standing like, what to do, you know? I was like, come on, you have to go, we can do this. There's no road. We don't have anything, like there's just water.
And then when we got to the main crossing, which was a bridge,
Okay.
There was no bridge! Anders!
Well, I'm a time-lapser and I'm used to tough conditions, so I just crossed that river. Then suddenly the whole team was gone, standing on the bridge and crying.
I had to find those 3 missing people. Odin, we need Odin here. I just ran back to the car and just drove. The thing was that, you know, at this place you don't have mobile phone connection. So I drove 20 minutes to a place I think they were. I didn't see anyone. And I tried to call them. I didn't have any connection at all. Oh my god. Oh. What to do now?
We just had to like say, okay, we can't do this. And what do we do now?
And luckily, I found 2 persons having a walk. And I said to them, can I borrow your phone? And then luckily they stood there. But it took so much time. I think when it came back to the river, we were 3 or 4 hours behind schedule.
Anders did change his mind, and that was crucial to be able to finish the production at all. Even though we really wanted to shoot at this wonderful place.
Hvor er den da? Er det her, eller? Ja, rett over her.
We just had to go for another idea.
So we ended up finding a location like further down the path where there wasn't that much water.
We were about 3 or 4 hours delayed by the time we started shooting. And it was raining, it was cold.
So then it was like, you had to think, okay, what to do now? Okay, what is the purpose of the scenes? And then, you know, we look around and like, okay, you know, we can do it here. We can do it. It's not that spectacular. It's not that epic. But is that so important for the scene? No, you know, let's kill some darlings. Just shoot this. What happens with the character and everything, that's important.
He's gonna have 2 arrows in his body. He's gonna land in the river. We're gonna finish up everything on him now. And then just in half an hour shoot everything. So he doesn't get too cold as well.
I think we did a good job taking what we had and just making something with it.
Wow, det lyser opp skikkelig mye nå.
Like we were 3 or 4 hours behind. But the whole crew knew this. So we just had to go. Do more handheld shooting, do less angles, but have the necessary angles, of course.
So I know it's hard to account for every single mishap that could happen along the way. And I think the way you solve it comes down to experience. And Anders has experience in dealing with a lot of different problems. And I think we really saw that on this particular day.
And we actually wrapped spot on when we were supposed to wrap. I was so impressed by that. I don't even know how we did that, but we did. It was good.
The river was really cold, but Odin just threw himself into the river, no problem.
Det var ikke så kaldt som jeg trodde. Oi. Det er bare å løpe og skifte dette smykket. Ja, ok. Røk, eller? Nei! Nei! Det var sterkt.
Sunday, wrap day, was our biggest day yet. We had big crew, all of the actors on set, 5 actors on set. We had both the horses and the 2 girls that came with the horses.
I was at my grandmother's house and he called me, hey, can you play a villain? Suddenly, all of a sudden, I was sitting there in the makeup chair on location.
Det deilig det Daniel.
Jeg elsker det. Getting proper villain makeup by a makeup artist, and I was just running around in the forest with a big axe, acting crazy, and I thought, oh, this was an experience to remember. And I didn't have any acting experience whatsoever, so and it's so cool when people can collaborate on things like this.
What a morning! We lost one of the actors. But I'm a type of person that's like meant to be. So we found another actor. He's coming now from Oslo. There's like almost no budget, but people are so eager to make this. And he saw the glow, I believe, when I called him. And he came at the set 30 minutes before his scene started. He didn't actually know anything about how we're gonna look. So he just got the makeup and everything, and we gave him the wizard staff and like, go, you're gonna be a villain.
Okay, so right now we're gonna do day for night. We're also gonna shoot a lot of VFX. So we're gonna try to make it look like there's a bunch of demons coming at them.
So, this is my preferred attire, if you will. Thought I would show up on set, just be comfortable.
Og vær så god!
Ja, kult.
Jævlig skummelt og jævlig.
Ser greit ut, da? Jeg prøver å være skikkelig god.
Jeg tror det kommer til å se helt sjukt fett ut. Nei, det går veldig bra. Jeg synes vi får sinnssykt fine bilder i dag, altså. Så jeg er veldig fornøyd.
Wasted.
Biggest production day yet. And that was the day I was meant to be just an actress and not a production manager.
One thing that we really learned on the last day was if you have a production manager, I think she shouldn't have any other roles because it's so much to do when you're a production manager. And she was an actress as well. So that day there was...
So I ended up breaking character a few times and yelling at Anders and being like, now you're 3 hours behind. You need to sort this out now.
Yeah, there were a lot of miscommunication, especially with the horse experts, which I'm really not proud of.
I had to figure out what pizzas to get because no one could agree on anything, and I had to make sure someone went and got it.
Standing there waiting for so many hours. They didn't know when the next scene was going to happen. So yeah, that was not good. But we learned.
So I was standing there with a villain costume, with a sword, and I was yelling at people. I think it worked out quite well for my character to be as stressed out as I was that day, because the anger, the added aggression that I had in me that day from everything really helped me fully get into the character I was supposed to be, I guess. So it worked out. If you see me and I look angry, don't talk to me. Or give me candy.
Og vær så god. We also had to do a little bit more killer darlings. You know, Odin really wanted to have this full gallop with a horse with the arrows in his body and stuff. You know, time flies and you know, the horses get restless after a long day. So it was not safe to do that shot. So we decided not to shoot that. It was not a must for the story. And because we managed to do some killer darlings and catch up the time, we could do a really nice, relaxing ending where, you know, everyone could just enjoy the last time of shooting. It was almost a bit magical, that scene, and everyone could go home a little bit before time and feel happy about the project. Och du gav någon kredit också som var väldigt fin.
Ja, vad härligt.
Ja.
Vad härligt, det var det man ville. Komma och ge lite sittning.
Ja. It's a wrap, we're finally done. 5 days of intense shooting and we finish up with this lovely scene.
I'm extremely happy.
Composer and demon.
And demon.
And everything else.
And everything else.
Thank you. This was a good experience.
Yeah, so 1 week ago we met for the first time. Saved the production.
Yes. Thank you both.
Yeah, thank you all. Yeah, it's just been amazing. I don't know what to say.
This we wanted to prove with this behind the scenes the strength of collaborations and having this glow.
The glow.
So if you have the glow, you have the passion, and you gather people that also have that, you can create anything.
Yes.
Yes, we are done. It's amazing. It's amazing. We just.
Okay, so it's a wrap. Wow,
No, I just hadn't. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without these guys.
I think it's really important to have fun. I think that really shines through the end product.
Whew, that was quite an intense project. Our most ambitious project yet. And now we are editing the film itself with the VFX, sound, music, editing, everything. So we need to use time on that. But we have created something for you guys. The Distance Big Box. If you pre-order this box, you will get the film itself with a 5.1 surround cinema mix. You will get a long and honest podcast about the project. You will get a VFX breakdown, and you will get the music from Thomas and more. And a cool thing is that you can actually choose the price of this box, starting from $10. And if you pre-order, you will get your name in the end titles of the film. But it doesn't stop there. If you pre-order, you also get the chance to win this last sweater, the View sweater, which we have at the office. And of course, you support us to make more content on YouTube. The link is in the description, so check it out, and I'll see you again soon. Ha det bra!